This week on BNR Weekly, are we on baby watch for Queen Bee? Flock 12 relaunches, Lauryn Hill is headed to jail, and we sit and chat with Mpumi, formerly of Oprah's Leadership Academy. What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of your weekly digest, BNR Weekly. I'm your host, Nico DeBarge. We got a lot to cover, so let's get started. Now for some BNR news, let's get ready to relaunch for Flock 12 this coming Wednesday from 8 to 10. Come out to Republic during the Pop Life event to celebrate this awesome occasion. Come out to shop and check out some great music with Prodigy GT and Young Jules, and check out one of the brands.
Like the legend of the Phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning.
Could we be on baby watch with Queen Bee this week on Good Morning America? Beyonce had this to say: "I think my daughter needs some company and I love being a big sister." Beyonce reportedly is 2 months along, according to close sources. Also, sources are saying she's only allowing photographers that she hired to be at her concerts. Beyonce is scheduled to make the big announcement at the BET Awards on June 30th. I guess we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. Grammy-winning singer Lauryn Hill stood in federal court Monday and compared her experience in the music business to the slavery her ancestors endured. Those are strong words, Lauryn. Hill, who started singing with the Fugees in the 1990s before releasing her multi-platinum 1998 album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, pleaded guilty last year to failing to pay taxes on more than $1.8 million earned from 2005 to 2007. The 37-year-old faced a maximum of 1 year for each of the 3 charges, however, will only serve 3 months. Do you think this is fair? Let us know right now, BNR Weekly. Now for some community news, BNR cameras had a chance to sit and speak with Mpumi, formerly of Oprah's Leadership Academy for Girls, interviewed by a special correspondent from Creative Loafing, Mpumi Wright. Check it out.
Well, I'm Mpumi Wright, and I'm here with Mpumi. Am I saying your name right?
Yes, Mpumi.
Mpumi.
Noviva.
Thank you. Mpumi, can you tell me the origins of your name, what ethnicity or language that it came from, and what it means?
My name is Nompumelelo. That's my full name.
Please say it a little slower and a little louder for us.
My full name is Nompumelelo.
Nompumelelo.
It means success. Yes, Nompumelelo. And it means success, and I was named by my grandmother. And I decided to go by Mpumi because it's shorter than Nompumelelo, but because I'm Zulu, and it means success, it's been my name has a lot to do with who I am. I think it's really true that a person lives up to a name, because if you look at how blessed I've been in life, my name is really the aura for all of that.
How did you come to be chosen for the Oprah Leadership School? Did you have to apply, or did someone, submit you to be?
Yes, what happened was, I guess word got out in South Africa that Mom Oprah Winfrey, Miss Winfrey, would be building a school, and she had, I guess, articulated the kind of girl she wanted and the kind of it girl she had in mind. And all of this information was sent out to various schools, and what happened was your teachers would, I guess, look to their classrooms and suggest and nominate. So that's how it happened. I was nominated by my teachers in primary school, and I think I was one of 30 girls. And from the first round, it was just like the one who made it to the first round. And just by God's grace, I just kept going and going, and before I knew it, I was part of the first graduating class.
Right.
Yeah.
So how rigorous was it to get in?
It was it was tough.
I'm sure. Tell me about that.
It was tough. Initially, we wrote all your, I guess, IQ tests. Took all the IQ tests. We did a lot of interviews. I remember at some point we were taken to a school, St. John's, also in Joburg. And what happened was they had all of us together, and it was what you'd call a camp, really. And what happened was we got to interact with each other. We went through the experience with various workshops, and then we'd be tested on that. And
that really made you bond, didn't it?
Oh yes, it did, because we have the fondest memories from when we first saw each other. We always joke about whose hair was so crazy, she was so young. But yeah, that's really how it happened. But what was so special, and I know that everybody in the first graduating class carries it through wherever they are, is when we first met Mom O for the first time, because it was during the induction phase, the whole recruitment phase, but we didn't know that the last interview would involve her.
Wow.
We heard that we'd have like a big exam, and all we were told was to bring pencils, and you can't study for this exam. So we're all like these little people really anxious about what this exam could be, because I mean, back at school you're the smartest person, but now all of a sudden you're surrounded by a whole lot of other smart people, so you don't feel so, you know. And then there's this exam. How do we study for it? No studying, just get there, be there, hope you square. So fine, we got there, and I remember there was this room. Every girl who'd go into the room wouldn't come out the same door they came into. They'd come out the other
so
door.
they couldn't tell the others.
So they couldn't tell the others.
Okay.
So you're sitting and people are just going into this door, but nobody's coming out. So you're sitting there like, okay, wow. And eventually, of course, my turn came and I walked in. And I always had this picture, you know, in my head, because I walked in and there were lights, gold lights, and there was this beautiful chair, and Oprah Winfrey rises up to come and meet me. And Gayle King is right by her side, and it was just, you know,
it's like, oh.
Yeah, it was really a moment.
So how did you come to choose Johnson C. Smith?
Johnson C. Smith, my school. I love my HBCU. Johnson C. Smith, for me, how I came about was that we were told at school that if you have, I guess, an interest in attending an international school or going overseas, there is a process that is open for the girls. So I expressed an interest, and initially, I guess, I was attracted to all these big schools. Your Ivy Leagues, like, oh my gosh, Stanford, NYU, and UNC Berkeley.
But I only consider American schools. You didn't think of maybe Oxford or?
Because we were the first class, Mom all really wanted us to be in the States, because everything is still trial and error.
Right.
But with time, and now that the school has really gotten into flow, there are a lot more options.
Okay.
But we were limited in that sense. But I chose Smith because of its spiritual history. I love the fact that it has that whole, you know, spirituality aspect to it. The HBCU, very special thing for me. And I love being in a small school because I want to be acknowledged as a person and not as a number.
Now, why Smith as opposed to, say, Spelman or Howard or one of the other, you know, more well-known HBCUs?
President Carter had been working at Wits University, which is a university in my city, for 10 years. So he reached out to our college advisor and, you know, said that if there are girls who would like to, you know, apply for scholarships, he would be offering our school about 5 scholarships.
Okay.
And so I read up on Smith, and I was just drawn to you know, the energy at Smith. There's something about it that just told me this place. Plus it was in Charlotte. I love Charlotte.
You knew about Charlotte before Smith?
I researched Charlotte.
Okay.
I looked for the weather. I was like, are there any hurricanes? Are there any earthquakes?
Oh my gosh.
How much does it snow? I looked. So I really like Charlotte, and Smith sort of just fit right in.
Well, that about wraps it up for today. Thank you so much for sharing and talking for us.
All right. Don't forget to join me each and every week to get your hottest topics and entertainment news. Check out BNR on all social networks, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe now. This week's shout out goes to the intern. He took forever. He's fired. I'm Nico DeBarge, and this has been another edition of BNR Weekly. The wind is about to blow me away.